Hey guys, and welcome back. And today I thought we'd do a fun little 5-minute decluttering because I really do believe that you can transform your space in 5 minutes. If you have really time poor, for instance, got kids, things like that, 5 minutes a day just to go through a drawer or anything like that and just work your way through your house, you can definitely achieve a lot in 5 minutes. Or if you're like me and you've done massive big decluttering in the past and you're pretty much just at maintenance, then this is perfect to spend 5 minutes on each zone and you pretty much got it back to square one again and exactly how you like it. So let's jump into today's video. Okay, so this is my bedroom. I'm sure if you're a regular watcher, you guys would have seen a very, very small space. And if you open a drawer, you're pretty much going to see that everything is fairly neat, tidy and organized. But I tell a lie, because this one is not, this front one. It's always a junk drawer in every house, and that is what this is. It is definitely a catch-all zone. So we're going to definitely have a go at doing that one. And this is my wardrobe as well. So I want to do a quick 5-minute declutter of here as well. So this is the chaos in here. So it's meant to actually just be my jewelry, and then I do have a few things I like to keep here, like my book, some of my medicine, because it's just easier for me to get out medication and stuff like that when I'm in bed. If I'm not feeling well, I can just grab it, not having to go through the first aid kit. So I just want to give this a quick 5-minute tidy and we'll go from there. Okay, I know this is not pretty and it was so hard for me not to tidy this up at the same time. But I knew if I did, I wouldn't get time to do the 5-minute declutter. But that's what it looks like. Probably doesn't look that much different to you guys, but this is all the stuff that has gone from the zone, just things that I don't actually use anymore. And then these needed to be put back in the safe. And then these need to be relocated. So that's pretty much zone one. So you can see I'm going to put all this stuff here in a pile, and by the end of it you're going to see how much of a difference it's going to make. Okay, zone 2, and I'm probably just going to do this with you guys because it's going to be easier. I know I'm not going to have a heap, but I did just go to a mother's group party at Christmas. As much as I love this, I looked at photos of myself and I was like, I look pregnant. So it's going. I do not wear it at all. Like, this is even worn, but yeah, I just don't wear it. So I don't see the point in me holding onto it. Then what else have I got? Some of this stuff's pretty worn, but I wear it to work and stuff, or working around house. So I'm not going to declutter it. And to be honest, I really just don't have the money at the moment to be replacing things. This one here, look, I bought this thinking I'll wear it to the beach, but I never did. And honestly, I'd need some shorts that were like quite high-waisted because I would feel too fat in it. So that's my wardrobe items. Not very much, but that was definitely under the 5 minutes. It says 2 minutes and 11 seconds and I'm explaining it to you. So I reckon I could get rid of the camera box too. Like, there's no point in keeping a camera box, is there? And then in here, there's lots of bits and pieces. I'm not going to use these. They actually give me the shits, but I do want ones for my shoes in my bag, so I think I'll keep that one. And I want the laundry one, but the rest can definitely go. And these can go, because I'm never going to put them back in there. Oh, all that is gone. Cool. Looking good. So as I'm decluttering today, this is a part that makes it not 5 minutes. is I'm actually putting away things that don't belong in the areas. Like I had my Christmas t-shirts and stuff like that in here. I actually just keep that in with all my Christmas decor out in the garage. So I'm gonna go and put that out there. And then I've got my Sony cord for my camera. So I've just bagged it up, I label it, and then I've actually got a little box in the shed for bits and pieces like this. I doubt I'm gonna go overseas in a hurry, but it's nice for me to keep this because in the future we definitely do want to travel. So yeah, I'll keep it. Doubt I'll use it, but I'll keep it anyway. Okay, this room stayed pretty good after the recent declutter, but I did never get to these drawers. So I'm gonna do this super quick. I am not gonna make them pretty. I feel like that is a thing that really takes up my time, is I'm trying to organize it at the same time as decluttering. So as I said, this is gonna be 5 minutes, so I need to just literally just grab everything out that doesn't belong in there and get it out. Getting our timer out. Oh, it says 2 minutes. We need more than 2 minutes. 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so if you're thinking, hey Steph, I don't know if I want to get rid of all this stuff today. I'm really unsure about some of the things. A lot of the things that minimalistic people who are on a minimalistic journey will do is they will actually box things up. So they're not actually throwing it out. So what they're doing is they're boxing it up, they're writing a date on it, and usually it's 6 months. So they write 6 months on it, they will seal it up and pop it out in the garage, out of sight, out of mind. And if they actually need something from there, they can come into the garage and go and grab it out. And that way they know, yeah, I'm actually going to use this item. You could also do things like this for 12 months as well. So say if you've got catering items and things like that, Christmas is, you know, in 9 months time or whatever, you might want to put a 12-month date on it. And then, you know, when Christmas comes, if you don't have enough catering gear, you can go ahead into that area and you can grab that catering gear out. So that is just a little bit of a suggestion for anybody who is finding it really hard to declutter and get rid of things. Now, personally, at the end of the 6 months or 12 months, whatever you put on there, I would not be going back through the box. I would just send it straight to donation, because if you've ever left a bag of donation goodies in the house or in the car or something for a month or 2 months or something, and you look back through it, quite often you go and pick things out. Like, hello, you've decluttered it and you've done it for a reason to begin with, and now you're just adding it back into your house. Like, don't second guess yourself, just get it out. And then yeah, just don't second guess yourself, get it out. Unless you have been looking for something and it was lost and you think, oh, maybe it has been in here this whole time, then maybe go and check. But personally, I just think, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. If you're anything like me, you will end up scabbing something out and you'll end up, you know, with more clutter. Okay, you can see the timer's gone off. I definitely needed more time here, but I can move that out of the way. Let's see actually what I ended up decluttering in 5 minutes. I decluttered all that in 5 minutes. The teacher just thought that it was a great idea to give kids at the end of the year all the pencils. And I don't have any need for all these pencils. Like, we have sets and sets and sets of pencils, if you can see, already in those drawers, and then we've got pencil cases full of them. Like, we don't need any more. Okay, this is the next area that I want to work on. It's the kitchen, and yeah, no, it's not perfect. It's not clean by all means, but keeping it real here, guys, keeping it real. So yeah, this is a kitchen. I know that my cupboards and that are perfectly fine in here. Drawers are perfectly fine in here. I think I have too many of these, so I might just get rid of that one. And I reckon that looks pretty good, but under here is looking a bit nasty on this side. So I'm gonna go through a couple of these that I know needs doing, and I think the kitchen will be pretty right. This is my school one, which you guys have seen before. I'm gonna quickly do a quick run through this and maybe some of the other ones that haven't been looked at for a while. 5 minutes, starting now. I thought I'd also share with you the things that have really inspired me to live a bit more of a minimalistic lifestyle. One was I read the KonMari book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying. Weird to read a tidying book, I know, but I read it, I couldn't put it down. I really, really enjoyed it, and it gave me a whole new perspective of decluttering. You can go on Pinterest and you can actually print those off if anyone's interested in doing that KonMari challenge. But yeah, you kind of need to read the book or even watch a YouTube video or something to give you an idea on actually how to declutter her decluttering, because it's not just going through drawer by drawer or room by room. So that is one of the things that inspired me. At the same time, I come across David Becker. I think it was not really his YouTube videos. I actually came across his Facebook page and his quotes, and it was just eye-opening. It really was like, you know, more looking at the time it takes you to upkeep things and all that sort of thing. And I think that really opened my eyes and changed me and made me a lot more of an intentional shopper. Both of them did. So when I go shopping, I shop and I go for the color scheme of my home. That's one of the things that I do. So then I know that I'm not just bringing random things in. The things that I do bring in really go with the color scheme, and I'm not going to just want to donate it, and it's not going to look like that odd thing in my house. The other way it's changed me is I don't buy as much useless stuff. So, you know, those decor items that don't actually serve a purpose. Like, I do buy them, but I haven't got that many in my home. Like, a lot of my items that I have in my home serve. So for instance, I have like a ladder over there, which is kind of decorative, but I put my extra blankets and stuff like that on. So it is like been really that change in weather around here, where you're really hot some days and like really cold some days. So you need something that's quick that you can just throw on the bed. So that's just sort of, you know, my mindset now is I try and buy things that duplicate as something that is really handy, but it's also really aesthetic. So, you know, when I do buy things that I actually really need, I look at the aesthetics of it. If it's going to look nice sitting out on my table or something like that, that is what I also look at. And I am happy to invest and spend that extra bit of money because I know that I'm buying quality pieces and pieces that I'm not just going to want to donate, or they look like an eyesore and I'm just not going to want them in my home. So yeah, that's just sort of where I have been at in my minimalistic journey, and that is sort of got me to where I am with, you know, being able to declutter in 5 minutes. So there is hope there for anybody out there who is sort of really struggling with their decluttering journey. Okay, this is the cull that I got from the area. Just stuff that I just don't use anymore, and I had 52 seconds left over, so that was really cool. Heap of cookbooks that I do not use. I do have these, which were just packaging, so that was actually from up the top here, and I just took that down. And then yeah, this is just all that I got rid of in those areas. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this part of the kitchen. This is the damage of the day. So I have quite a lot of items that need to be donated, other things that need to be given away, and then I've just got items here that are completely out of date. Like, I mean, this is 2 years out of date. I'm like, chia seeds don't go out of date, and I've just kept them, and I'm obviously never going to use them. So I am going to donate them to a childcare centre where they can actually use it for like chia seed goo, because it will be absolutely fine. And then over here is just all the rubbish that I've got from the day. I will grab my little handy dandy stamp and stamp over these where the serial numbers are, just in case someone grabs it out of the bin by some off chance and reports it stolen when it's actually mine. So that is me. That's me done for the day. And yeah, I've decluttered 5 areas. 5 areas, 5 minutes each. That's like 25 minutes. So in 25 minutes, we have done this much damage. How cool is that? If you do this Monday to Friday in 5 days, this is how much stuff you are actually going to collect out of your home. It is astronomical, guys. And if you want to see a little series where we do like a 5-minute organizing or a 5-minute cleaning or a 5-minute decorating, we can make this like a 5-minute series. If you're interested, let me know. And if you did enjoy it, of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week with a new video. See you then. Bye.